have it. Russia said, we will let you have it. They had their own reasons. So what the Portuguese had for 500 years, they lost in 10 years. Once you know what it is that's subjugating you, once you see the shackles, the bondage, you know how to break it. Physical bondage, because it is visible, it is more easily broken. My ancestors, they wove an intellectual bondage. Intellectually, when you enslave a man, he is happy in his enslavement. So they saw the people in India, these South Indians, the Tamils and the Telugus, the natives of the land, they were worshipping Siva. 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 This is the god of ancient India. Siva. So my ancestors, they told these guys, he said, look, we worship the same god, man, but we call him Shiva. What's the difference? You say Siva, we say Shiva. Same. But you see, Shiva, when he wanted to make man, he took the form of Brahma. And Brahma, as the creator, from his head he created the Brahmins. From his arms he created the Rajputs, the warrior caste. From his stomach he created the merchants and the farmers. And from his feet he created the untouchables, you, teeming millions of India. You are to be the hewers of wood and the drawers of water. You must carry our shit buckets. You must bury our dead animals. You must become our shoemakers and our barbers. That's your privilege. And if you do that job well, in the next life, you have a chance of becoming a farmer or a merchant. And if you're a good farmer and a good merchant, in the next life you become a Rajput, the warrior caste. And if you become a good Rajput, in the next life you become a Brahman. Once you are a Brahman, you don't have to be reborn. You see, from there you merge with God. You get nirvana. You become one with God and you rule the universe. Beautiful song. It worked. 4,000 years. It's working. It's still working today. Intellectually you enslave people. Hindustani ladies. From the way they are attired, I can say they are Hindustanis. I can't describe it, but I know. When I see a Hindustani and a Tamil, I know this is Hindustani, this is Tamil. There's something about them, the way they wear the sari. So I stopped the car. There were a couple of ladies with some children. So I stopped the car. I said, Behni, tum log kahan jata? Sisters, where are you going? He said, Durban jata. I said, get inside. So they got inside. I started the car. So since they answered my question in Hindustani, said, Behni, tum log kahan jata? I know they are Hindustanis, 100% now. So I said, I'm asking, I said, Behni, tum log kahan rehta? Tum log Singh rehta ke Maharaj rehta? What are you? Are you Singh? I said, tum kahan rehta? What are you then? You are neither fish nor fowl, what are you? He said, hum log ahir rehta, ahir. You know, the untouchables among the Hindustanis. Ahir is a low caste among the Hindustani people. So I said, Behni, this is all bloody rubbish. You know, my forefathers, they created all this to enslave you people. Right? There is no truth in it. They were fighting tooth and nail against me. They said, nahi, Malik ne humko aisa banaya. This is the beauty of an intellectual bondage. You see, when you want to free the slave doesn't want to be freed. That's how clever my forefathers were. So they invented all these things to enslave the people, to rule the people better. And they did a beautiful job. What they went out to do, they did it. But now it is our duty to free them from this bondages. The Christian is making inroads into the community. The guy is free for all. See, the reason why we are not getting converts is because we don't open our mouths. We are too damn busy fighting ourselves. In this ocean of Christianity, in this ocean, we are also in an ocean of Hinduism. We are a minority of a minority. But we are not interested in propagating the faith. And the punishment for that is there for you to see. It's a punishment of Allah. Allah doesn't come down from the heaven with a whip in his hand. The thing that you value most, your daughters, the daughters are going up. Wholesale. Says, we are busy. Says, look, hamara kuch khud ka ठिकाना nahi hai. That is what the people are saying. Look at us, we are not perfect. I'm asking, when will you be perfect, my son? My boy, you tell me. Huh? I said, go and ask the greatest alim you know. Ask him whether he's perfect. Whether he's perfect. If he said yes, I say he's shaitan, big shaitan. If the man says yes, I'm perfect, I say he's big shaitan. The great man in humility says, no, I'm a bahut gunahkar hu. May Allah have mercy on me, pray for me. This is every man, good man will tell you that. So when will you be perfect? When will you open your mouth? In the meantime, the enemy is going to wait for you. Is he waiting? Look at the example of our Nabi Kareem and the Ashabas. They give you examples. The very people who are stopping you from doing propagation, they give you beautiful examples. But they can't see the natural consequence of that example they are giving. I am listening in the West Street Mosque. A great man from India. He's giving this beautiful example. He says, you know, in the Hajjatul Wida, the farewell pilgrimage, the last pilgrimage, there were 110,000 Ashabas. And our Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, in his farewell sermon, khutbah, he's asking them, he says, have I delivered my message to you? Has my message reached you? And they, in one voice, they all said, most certainly it has. So he lifts up his eyes towards heaven and says, Ya Bari Ta'ala, you be a witness to this, that I have delivered my message. And you, my brethren, that are present here, pass this message to those who are absent, who are not here. The message that you have received, pass it on to those who are absent. And they scattered throughout the world. Out of the 110,000 Muslims that were there, not even 10,000 are buried in the region. What happened to them? They went away in a flying saucer. What happened? What happened to them? No, they understood the meaning of our Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam spread out throughout the world. They went to India, they went to China, they went to Indonesia, they went to Nigeria, they went came as far as Mozambique. They did the job. That's the example. You're giving that example, but he says, now you know what? You people must come along. You know, we're going to have a little Jamaat there to fulfill that example. Where? We're going to gather somewhere. In some mosque,